Since 1962, the Eastern Michigan University Police Force, or Department of Public Safety, has been working to build its relationship with the student body and structure its crime prevention strategy around the campus. The original campus police force consisted of 22 full-time officers and were aided by 30 students. 20 of these students functioned in secretarial roles or acted as building guards or dispatch operators. A small percentage of these students were uniformed officers. The requirements for this position consisted of being at least 21 years of age, in good standing with the police, and possess an interest in law enforcement as a career opportunity. In 1972, the Department of Public Safety was granted jurisdiction within Washtenaw County. The expansion increased the department's area of coverage and demanded a more intense police presence, as the Department of Public Safety began to take more of a police role at EMU and the greater Washtenaw County areas. In the same year, the DPS introduced its first female policewoman to the force. In her first year, Yolanda Smith aided with several important arrests. In 1985, the DPS introduced a revolutionary computer system known as Clemis. This system was capable of pinpointing perennial EMU trouble spots and could identify locally known criminals. In 1987, the university activated a $52,000 campus-wide emergency phone system. The system was an idea borrowed from Michigan State University. In March of 1998, the university implemented a night watch program. Guards from a third-party security company began to walk predetermined routes and performed routine building checks. The idea came from an agent from a risk insurance company during an inspection of the campus. Today, it is a requirement that all of EMU's police officers are certified through the Michigan Commission of Law Enforcement Standards. As sworn officers, they are empowered to investigate crimes, make arrests, and take any necessary action to address any criminal or public infractions on and in the vicinity of the EMU campus. Eastern's crime prevention strategy includes on-campus emergency telephones that are located on the main campus and in the College of Business. These phones, that can be identified by their blue light, act as a direct line to the police department. The university installed emergency assistance stations in many of the buildings on Eastern's campus. Upon activation, these stations provide a student with immediate visual and verbal contact with the police. This allows for effective and efficient mobilization and response times. The university also utilizes a timely warning system. These alerts provide pertinent information regarding crimes that are considered to represent a serious or continuing threat to the campus community. It's the responsibility of the EMU Police Department to prepare and issue these alerts as soon as information about a crime is available. The timely warning system is part of a larger emergency alert network implemented by the university. It consists of a text messaging emergency alert service which sends alerts to students, faculty, and staff if an emergency or dangerous situation occurs on campus. There is also a mass notification and emergency communication system that consists of various technologies intended to offer tiered and redundant capability. They have an outdoor speaker system that is designed to be audible above normal street volumes. They also have a voice-over fire alarm that allows them to communicate with members of the community directly through the fire alarm indicators. Eagle Mail sends all of these alerts to students, faculty, and staff. There is also constant information available on the website as well.
Well, my name is Candace Dorsey, and I'm the Crime Prevention Coordinator for EMU Police Department. I've been here about 19 years. I worked for Detroit Police Department a couple of years before I came here. I'm also a graduate here. Graduated in 2004, 2006. I've been in the crime prevention position for about 11 years, and that simply means I just go into the community and I educate about safety. And my audience are students, it's commuter students, international students, and staff and faculty. We're in an educational environment, so I take the position to educate people to learn how to police themselves and learn how to conduct themselves in ways that it doesn't cause problems or they get in trouble. I provide educational programs to staff and students on campus in the residence halls. We have 2 officers that work in the residence halls that provide educational programs. CS is Student Eyes and Ears for University Safety. This is a program that's provided through the police department as a comfort factor for students that are walking on campus in the evening hours. The CS program is employed by, or there are students that work the program, so it's an employment opportunity for EMU students. And they simply escort folks on campus to destinations on campus only. We put them in a bright yellow jacket, or shirts or hats or umbrellas, whatever you see them in. And last year, if I was to throw a number out, we had over 16,000 transports. So it is widely used by students, faculty, and staff. Everybody can use it. It's no cost. It's a free service to the university.
When we work, we have people call in and we go to them and walk with them to where they're going, or we ask people if they want to walk with us, and then we would walk them to where they're going. And when we're not walking with students or faculty, then we're patrolling the campus.
CS is great. I know people who use it, and it's super effective and makes people feel safe, and it does make things safer on campus. It's great that you can have an 8 o'clock class and not worry about anything happening, and it goes on until late at night too.
When I'm on campus, I definitely feel safe. I don't feel like there's any reason for me to feel anxious or feel like anyone's going to come up out of the blue.
I feel that safety is very good on Eastern's campus. They have a lot of opportunities for students to be safe, whether it be the police department, where you see police officers on campus all the time.
The police officers are efficient, and the CS program is a really good way to keep the safety up on campus.
And also knowing about all the safety features we have on campus is really helpful. I know that knowing that there's a blue light pole really close to me, it'll give me quick access to like the police department.
Students, if you talk about the student experience, students that come to the university with a preconceived notion of what police are, and it's negative, then that's going to be their experience. They're not going to give it an opportunity for this department to display themselves or show themselves that we're different from a municipality, because we work on a college campus. We function differently than a municipal police departments. A lot of my contact with students, I try to make as positive as possible. I think it's important that they get exposed to another side of policing and not so much in a negative way. Safety tips for students. Well, the first thing I have to say is students have to learn how to police themselves. And what I mean by that is they have to learn to be accountable and responsible for their actions. Have a good time, but be safe at the same time. When we make bad choices, bad things sometimes happen. So just be cognizant of the people they choose to hang around, the places they choose to go, the people they choose to invite in their rooms, and drinking behaviors. If they monitor those and do it in a way that's conducive where they still have control, bad things don't generally generate after that.